So the Knicks lose 112 to 106 in overtime tonight in game 5. In a game they would have sewn this series up, they instead allowed Philly to prolong it and live to fight another day. That day will be Thursday in Wells Fargo. This may be coming down to the fucking wire on Saturday, something I don't want. I'm going to be blunt with you, Brunson. What was the point in shooting such random three pointers when the team was up 5 in the first 2 minutes of the overtime? There's no logic in that. I get you were trying to keep a scoring pace with Maxey, but there was no damn need for it. Because of that, the team never recovered, gave up a 15-4 run, and the Sixers pulled it out. Because you tried to play overkill hero ball. I'm going to be blunt, Jalen. Do not pull this shit again on Thursday in Wells Fargo. We need to close this motherfucker out at any and all costs. And to you, Adam Silver, fuck you for telling the refs to milk this series for all it's worth because you're an overkill bullshit people pleaser who would rather sweep fallibility under the rug instead of dealing with it head on, catering to the quote unquote superstars like a Joel Embiid. It's a fucking conspiracy against the New York Knicks. Wasby fan, will you go away and quit putting up these cartoon shit that's irrelevant to the stream? I swear, what the Wubsy fan is a fucking troll. Troll who'd rather talk about cartoons instead of being topical to the damn video. And for those wondering if I'm pissed that the Islanders are losing to Carolina, I'm not. I kind of expected them to lose that series, to be perfectly fair. But that being said, yes, they blew it again, Kevin. If Brunson wasn't so hell bent on playing hero ball every time, I mean, one of the big nails in our coffin was letting Tyrese Maxey hit a near half court three to tie it with 8 seconds left, and Brunson driving in a spot where Embiid could swat him away before the buzzer ran. Before the buzzer. Not to mention missed free throws by OG, Brunson, Hart, and Mitch. Then again, with Mitch, he's not smart. He's very hit or miss when it comes to free throw shooting anyway. Emphasis more on miss than hit with Mitch. I'm dead serious. Mitch fucking sucks as a free throw shooter. And like I guessed, the 10-man chose to go with a 7-man rotation. Like I said, no fucking logic in deliberately downsizing your rotation. Why the fuck didn't we play 8? Why didn't we put Precious in? Huh, 10-man? Oh, wait, that's right. You're a fucking 10-man who doesn't understand logic. It's simple logic. You wanted to use 8. You've been using 8 this whole series. Why the hell cut it down to 7? You had Achua ready to go and you left him in the doghouse. No logic. It is simple logic. Use fucking logic, 10-man. Make it make sense, you son of a bitch. Use Achua next game. You can't keep a 7-man rotation going long term. You metal-minded, moronic, 10-man tunnel vision motherfucking son of a bitch. People wonder why. I give Tom Thibodeau a hard time. It's the fucking tactical tunnel vision, the inability to use the bench pieces he's got. I mean, look at what Achua did in games 3 and 4 when Mitch went down. He was a defensive juggernaut against Embiid. Why didn't you have him as a third option off the bench? Why tunnel you tin soldier? I'm getting fed. If the Knicks blow this series, I'm calling for Tibbs to get pink slipped. A culture change would be a good change of pace when you consider that I am sick and tired of this tunnel visioned moron fucking this team over with his stubbornness, his incompetence, and tactical tunnel vision time and time and time again. Then again, I've had a fucking off day all day. Couldn't do anything at the bowling alley because once again I got stuck in a damn end lane, which constantly throws my game off. Not because of how the foundations of the damn building are always tilted, whether you start on the far left, the 3 or 4 most left hand side lanes, or on the 3 or 4 most right hand lanes. It is that damn frustrating with this Tin Man. Either he puts a Chua in next game, there's going to be consequences to pay. Within the next 2 games, as the 8th man in the rotation, or there will be fucking consequences. I know he doesn't want to use Achua anymore, but when you deliberately downsize your rotation to fit your bullshit agenda, it's making a sacrifice out of the team rather than making one for it. And I'm getting pissed with you, Thibodeau. There's a reason I barely give you an inch. And the tactical, old school, stubborn ass tunnel vision is why I call you a fucking Tin Man. You have no empathy towards your bench core, to your other players on the bench, whether they're healthy or injured. And you just stick with the guys you feel will work it out in expense of gassing their asses out. If it were me running this team, I would go full. I would do the 8 man, put Achua in, and let him rock on the court because we would have needed more presence off the bench since Hart wasn't getting boards. DiVincenzo hasn't been shooting for shit the last 3 games. And it just fucking infuriates. You fucking infuriate me, Tin Man. Comment, like, sub, and share if you wish. This is Mets 212 signing out. I am too pissed to keep going with this. Goodbye, and good fucking night. You're on my shit list again, Thibodeau. Bang!